The strength within her Amara adjusted the strap of her tote bag and exhaled before stepping into the office. It was Monday, and she could already hear the low hum of keyboards and the phone ringing at reception. She worked in a medium-sized marketing firm, big enough to feel corporate, but small enough that favoritism and politics still played a strong role. Her boss, Mr. Dalton, was fair at times but often overlooked her contributions. She'd been there for 4 years, the quiet backbone of the department. Yet when projects succeeded, the praise often went to louder voices in the room. That morning, during the weekly strategy meeting, Dalton asked, "So, what's our angle for the Lawson account?" Everyone shuffled their papers. A younger colleague, Chris, leaned forward and rambled about flashy social media campaigns. It wasn't a bad idea, but Amara knew the client's values. Steady, trustworthy, not loud. She hesitated for a moment, then cleared her throat. "With respect," she said, her voice steady, "I think the client would see that as superficial. They've built their brand on trust. What they need is consistency, campaigns that highlight reliability, testimonials from long-term customers, and language that reassures rather than dazzles." The room went silent. Chris shifted uncomfortably, but Dalton tapped his pen. You might be onto something, Amara." She didn't beam with pride, she simply nodded. She knew her ideas had weight. Later that month, when the campaign launched and exceeded expectations, Dalton congratulated Chris publicly in the meeting. Amara didn't flinch. She knew what she had contributed, and she didn't need applause to validate it. Still, she also knew her worth deserved recognition. That afternoon, she scheduled a private meeting with Dalton. "I'd like to discuss my role here," she said calmly. "I've contributed significantly to recent projects, and I believe it's time we talk about a promotion. Or, at the very least, fair acknowledgement." Dalton blinked, not used to her assertive nature, but he listened, and for the first time, Amara sensed the weight of her own voice filling the room. She left his office without any guarantees, but with one certainty: she would no longer let her work go unnoticed. At home, Amara's world shifted. Her daughter Layla was 6, curious, bold, and full of questions that could unravel even the toughest days. One evening, Amara came home from work, exhaustion weighing on her shoulders. Layla ran up holding a crayon drawing. "Mommy, do you like it?" It was a mess of colors, but